Wow, look at Skeleton. Welcome back. Today's going to be a bit of a experimental episode, I guess we'll call it. Not for any particular reason, nothing major is going to be any different, but I have changed up both my audio and my video recording settings, so hopefully things will be a little bit crisper to look at and a little bit crisper to hear as well, but we shall see exactly how effective any of that is. Hopefully it won't be bad, at least. Hopefully it won't be worse than previous, because that will just be a bit depressing. Where does that guy come from? Where does he appear from? I didn't see his initial spot. Well, he really didn't use his teleporting ability to its maximum potential there, did he? Let's be real. I feel like he could maybe have got himself out of that situation. It's not these little... no. Or maybe those little particles were emblematic of a nearby enemy, but I really don't know where that guy comes from. He must just be, like, hidden behind... Well, that was a jump scare and a fucking half. Stop. Stop killing me. Stop killing me, please. And then he walks off a cliff. he just strolls into a pit afterwards. Alright, man. Alright, whatever. Well, this is off to a fucking brilliant start, isn't it? This is amazing. This is some top tier shit that we're watching right now, but I was getting warmed up. Yeah, this is where I want to be. For a minute there, I thought I was having some absolutely uncanny deja vu of the highest order, that everything I'd accomplished in the last few videos had never happened, and I was still actually inside my own brain, stuck on the Wunderschönenberg. We just have to keep going in that fight forever and ever, amen. But no, we have, in fact, progressed. So we can just hop on this elevator shaft, hop on down, and see how this plays out for us. I can't wait myself to do that entire street again with all the really hard enemies in it. I just need to keep dying there over and over again, so I can just get to keep enjoying the incredible experience that particular area has to offer me, you know? It's real cool. Real fun. There's no enemies between here and there, at least, right? There are some, like, off on a side room that I need to sort of be a little bit wary of, but I think for the most part it's a fairly straight shot back to that hellscape. It's here, isn't it? It's here. There's some scary men in that room. But outside of that, it's all good. I wonder how many souls I just lost. Probably a few, because these guys are worth a lot of souls. Yeah? I'm good at video games. I promise I am. I've beaten a few of them. I've beaten a few in my time. I'm capable of not just falling down a hole blindly. I am capable of that. I do have some degree of object permanence. That hole didn't cease to exist when I stopped looking at it. Fucking hell, man. Alright, third time's the charm. And by third time I mean like fifth time, or however many attempts I've had at this now, but I'm gonna get it this time though. That's the important thing. That's the important takeaway from... It's possible I might just die from full damage before that, actually. It's possible I won't get the opportunity to attempt the street again. No, you can't in all fairness say that one was my fault. I didn't even die. I'm still just stood there, just hanging out. How could you blame that one on me? I mean, you could try and blame that one on me. You could pin it on me in really mean and heartless ways. Say that maybe I wasn't standing in the exact right part of the elevator, but in my defense, there's no clearly designated part of the elevator that says, hey, stand here and the game won't break and make you die from fall damage, you know? That's not a thing. The elevator's come back. Don't know why it did that. I'm gonna avoid the button. I think maybe the button was the problem. It's that little jump there. It's obviously doing some loading there, and I can only assume that while it was doing the loading, there was a particular spike and the elevator continued to move and I didn't. I can only assume that that's... Oh, fuck! No! No! Fuck! No! I'm getting real familiar with this elevator. It's going to be a good old buddy of mine we've seen a lot of lately. My god, man. My god. What have I done to deserve this, eh? Okay. Okay, we got this now. So fun fact, I am actually on holiday from work for the next week, which means I'm going to have a little bit more spare time on my hands, and I might try and not only put out a video every single day, which would be pretty cool, but also maybe just like get a backlog of them going a little bit, get a few done in advance, so I can just sort of keep releasing, because I want to get through. I know my Pathologic playthrough isn't going to end anytime soon, but I'd quite like to push through to the end of this one. Quite like to see the end of this one fairly soon. As much as I'm enjoying it, there's other stuff I want to do on the channel, and I feel like we're approaching the grand climax to a degree. Okay, all right, dude. Fucking chill, man. Fucking chill. Why did you go over there particularly? What was so cool about over there? Okay, so there's this dude who we want to pull back, because there's also a spooky man. It's a lot easier to make them fall in that hole than I expected, honestly. There's a spooky man here. Yo. Oh, was he the one who attacked me last time? Guess he was. So where did the horrible mist creature come from? Because I was just casually strolling along the back down here. Spotted him. Found him. You crafty little fucker. Come on. I don't suppose I'm going to be able to get you to fall in the hole, because you can just sort of teleport past it if you so desire, can't you? You're not going to be quite as accommodating as your friends. I don't know how I managed to get that down to a fine art, getting people to fall into that hole. That hole in particular must have, like, there must be a weird nav mesh or whatever for pathing set up in this area that doesn't quite work right. Because normally they're quite good at avoiding doing that, but in this particular area they just seem to think it's fine to just run headfirst into the hole. I'm not judging. If that's what they want to do, that's how they want to spend their time, then they can go for it, but... Come on. Come on. This is actually a fairly spacious area to fight. I don't have to go all the way back to the start. Ooh, that was dangerous. Oh fuck. So was that apparently. I thought I'd kill him before he got an attack in, but it appears not. Right, cool. So we're back here now. Think we can get this guy to fall in the hole? He shouldn't be a difficult fight, realistically. I've beaten these guys so many times in the past, but if we can get him to fall in the hole, it'll be real funny. Ah, maybe not. Nerd. How did that guy kill me last time? How did I end my video previously with that guy, of all people, taking my last ounce of sanity? I was going to say my last life. This isn't a game with lives. This isn't Mario, Joe.
Would you know the truth of your perversion? Would you see the substance of what you are? Then come to me.
This better not be the boss run. Like, there'd better be a bonfire before we reach the top. There has to be, surely. Surely there must. I see one. I'm not sure I trust it. Remember short weapon. Hmm? Alright. I mean, it's a dex weapon. Looks pretty cool as well. Does... Okay, increased damage per hit. It might actually just be a straight up better version of what I'm currently using. Minus crit damage increase, which is obviously nice. I don't know what the base... I think the base scaling on mine might have been better as well, actually. It might have been a 2.5 or even a 3. I can't remember how good it was prior to the upgrades. Let's have a read anyway. Memory flows through Nostalgaia as blood through a body, and bodies adapt to survive. My hero spawned in an early cycle when the will of the almighty inspiration still held full dominion. Beacons emerged in places a hero might anticipate, for the world they connected was ordered to a predictable sequence. When he returned to the heart, my wielder left me, his legacy, upon something that extends ever before and after him. I have witnessed the ages of rebirth, of triumph, of heroes and of tyrants, and now of forgetting. Through me, my hero endures. It's weird how much, like, good lore there is. How well written a lot of these item descriptions are and stuff. Considering, you know... I mean, everything in this game is to a high quality, so I shouldn't be surprised. It's just a good game. I'm sorry. It just is. It does things good. It's like a little party. A party going on in my name, in my honor. I mean, thanks. It's cool to be here. I was hoping to find a blacksmith at some point, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. A cutscene, of all things. Well, well, well.
I hate you. And I do know what you are. Let me spin a tale to show you.
That's not what I was
Your journey
expecting.
here was easy.
Was it? Oh. Hello.
See, Nostalgaia holds her hero's hands. But what if the story had held nothing back?
What? Yeah, okay, the game could have been broken. Good thing it wasn't, eh? Was I actually meant to win that? Was that actually a game over there? Oh, yeah, that actually what? I thought that was just... This is the boss fight. Okay. Alright, here we go again then.
Your journey here was easy. See, Nostalgaia holds her hero's hand.
How do I beat this
But
thing?
what if the story had held nothing back?
I was hitting it and it just wasn't taking damage, but I don't know if that's because it hadn't finished its loading animation yet. Opening. Okay. Does have some pretty big openings, to be fair. Just had to survive long enough to see them. This thing hits hard, man. It hits real hard. See? Case in point. What the... Stop. Don't do that. Apparently I can avoid that while healing, though. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought you just hit me. Fuck. I say something tells me this isn't it for the boss. Like, I'm gonna kill this and there's gonna be more. He's gonna be fucking with me, like, long term. Ah, shit. No! Not like this. Quickly. Okay, okay. It's all good. It's all good. We're doing fine. Didn't get to take advantage of that as much as I'd have liked to. I should sprint more in combat. I never want to waste my stamina doing it, but it does pay off, honestly. You get like an extra 1 or 2 swings in as a result, like, changes everything. Do I win?
Some skill at arms does not a true hero make. Heroism is in the heart.
It's true.
And yours is cruel.
Mm. Mm. There's so many. There's so many of them. Okay, they don't have a lot of health though. Nor do they have much range, which is very nice for me, because usually my biggest issue is just getting massively outranged by my opponents.
All that was good lies dead at your feet. This is your legacy. You wish to rid Nostalgaia of evil?
Wanted to go to the unassuming insignificant
Then
house.
Face it.
Oh. Me? I shouldn't use all these, there might be more. This feels like it's going to be the last part of this, but... it's probably not. Shit, he hits so hard, man. Fuck it, I'm cheesing as much of this guy down as I can. Well, he's got my number now, hasn't he? He's found my only strategy and he's defeated it. Shit. I can't get a hit in without him hitting me. I actually don't know how to... Okay, I got one. That's it, keep two-handing, bud. Keep that shield down. Beautiful. Oh, that was a crit, but you rolled it. That's gross. You can't tell me it was a crit. You can't let that happen. Here's what you could have won. I don't have anything left. Oh, how did that not hit me? I mean, I'm not complaining, but go back to two-handing, please. It's much easier to hit you when you're doing that. Ooh, cheeky. Okay.
Were it only so easy. Everything I love destroyed by heroes. There's nothing left to tell.
Oh. Oh.
I have hated what I feared you were. A hero. This story is no longer mine to tell. If ye truly be different than the rest of your kind, go to my study, find the plot threads therein, and sever them. Make your own tale. I see you now, last hero. One more train.
I'm ready. Oh, okay, the train opened something somewhere for me. Where is that? I have no clue where that is. But that was honestly not too bad a boss fight. Obviously it was a bit of an endurance, but you know, it could have been an awful lot worse, let's put it that way. Didn't take me quite so many attempts as Wunder Schonenberg, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that one for free. And we get 2 more points of luck out of it. Isn't that great? Not that any of the extra effects ever proc. They're all such low chance, but whatever. Let's keep going. What's up next? Where doth the stairs taketh me? Obviously somewhere opened back in NPC City, but we seem to be leaving NPC City now, so I'm not quite sure what the point of all that was. This is going to be back in the tutorial, right? It's going to be the other side. Yeah, I mean... okay. I guess we go backtrack then? Oh, but backtracking is going to be fucking... I don't really have much choice, but backtracking is going to be miserable. Obviously I had to rest, but having that entire street of dudes respawn is going to be a bit nightmarish. I really don't know. I can't remember seeing a big sewage grate like that, though. Oh, unless that was the one right at the start of the game in Orborough, opposite the not Honeybee Inn, and it wasn't NPC City at all. It might be, you know. Regardless, I think that item we just picked up, the scissors, is going to allow us to snip the threads that are locking certain parts of the game. So even if what we just saw, the train opening the door, was somewhere else in back in NPC City, or start of sequence, or wherever the fuck we just were, even if that is the case, I think there's a lot more we can explore now. I'm trying to remember where we've seen... I mean, I'm not 100% certain that that's what we just got, but it seems likely. And I'm trying to remember where we've seen places we can use them. As I say, opposite the Honeybee Inn is one. I think that other place in Orborough, where you went down the side of the cliff, where there was all those dudes and all the corpses, and like a shrine or something at the bottom. I feel like that place had some magical beams we could sever. And then there was the door in the Warlock Wilds. I should rest here. I'll be very sad if I died to something stupid and have to run all the way back again. Yeah, like I was expecting the narrator to be the final boss because obviously he's pretty relevant. But as soon as we got into that fight, I knew that wasn't going to be the case. He just wasn't built like a final boss, right? It was... You could almost call it a gimmick fight. I mean, it wasn't. It was a tricky fight to a degree because you fought several, like, fairly strong enemies and stuff, but, like, it wasn't like, here's a big scary demon that you gotta fight, you know, big monster, world-ending catastrophe sort of end boss. Really sad that I'm not one-shotting these guys. I know I'm using a dagger, but I am a little bit over-leveled for this zone, I would say. It's not called Orborough, it's called Orshaft Village. What the fuck's Orborough? Where did I get that name from? Did I make that up? If I did, that's real cool of me. I should name more fantasy zones in video games. Right, moment of truth. Let's see if my theory is correct. Gotta fight a few of these bad boys who actually might be something of a threat. Yeah, I need to start dodging. I can't just R1 my way through. Oh fuck, I am actually going to die. I am actually dead here. Hang on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, we can't use that because there's enemies here. Note me throwing the throwing star at the end because I was trying to heal and I'm just that great at the video game. The heal was stupid anyway, like the guy would have killed me. Okay, let's take this a bit more sensibly then. Let's be a smarter boy about this one. Let's not fight everything at once when we can just do this. Oh shit, that nearly one-shots him. Remember when I said I was going to be smarter? Stop. Stand still. My sword isn't long enough. Being as it is a dagger. There we go. Fucking hell, man. That should not have been so difficult. Right, can we? Can we please? Really no? Really actually no? Even now, after all this time, we're still not able to get through here. Can't even equip it and be bad with it. I thought maybe if I just used it as a weapon I could swing at things and you know, it would work like that, but I guess not. While I'm here, since I'm back here, I think I have several more keys to give to the shopkeeper and he might have some cool stuff for me. I also want to find a blacksmith, and obviously there is one around here. Because I want to try upgrading that scimitar I found, because I think that could be... something made I'm attacking you noises there, and I got a bit distracted as a result, but it didn't look like anything was actually attacking me, so... He's a lot less scary these days, isn't he? There is something nice about returning to a low-level area after a long time and just steamrolling your way through it. There's something very satisfying about that. See how far you've come, you know? You're fine, bud, don't worry.
My hero, let me serve one last time.
Shiny!
Shiny? Oh, of course.
Guy's having some trouble. What have we got? He's got 180 slivers of tradition. Don't really need those anymore, but I appreciate the offer. Fragments of tradition... I'm not really struggling for anymore either, to be honest. We've got some pretty cool weapons. He sells pieces of tradition. I'm actually going to buy that. Buying that arguably, there's a word. I was going to say inexplicably, but there's nothing inexplicable about it. It's very obvious why I'm buying that. Kind of want to just grab these weapons. Like, I don't know how long this guy's going to remain sane, so I kind of want to grab stuff he's offering, so I just don't miss out on it forever, you know? Even if I'm not going to use it, I just like having them. Okay. I mean, that doesn't look super useful, but again, let me just get it real quick. Hey? Oh, they just take memory. Where's the soul items? I forget what they look like. Oh, it's all these things, isn't it? I'll just use one of these. Yeah, that'll do.
Tis all.
Give me that as well. Anything to add?
You have given me so much. My fading light. I was able to serve. Perhaps to see our long-awaited hope. Thank you, my purpose.
No worry, mate. No worries. Shame about the brain degeneration, but, you know, happens to the best of us. I'm in my mid-30s, it'll be coming for me soon, I'm sure. Ah! Okay. Alright then. Bit less aggression than I was expecting from that, to be honest. I want to get up. I'm trying to remember. Go this way, don't I? If I want to get back up to the blacksmith. I don't really know what my plan is now, to be honest. I guess I just need to go back through start of sequence again and find where that tunnel was. Well, it was definitely NPC City, wasn't it? It's definitely NPC City somewhere. I'm fucked if I remember where.
Crafts decay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pump upgrade materials into. It was this, wasn't it? Cipher. It's not telling me it's scaling, and I want to be absolutely certain that's the right one before I waste upgrade materials on it. Also, where is it? It's unlocked in a undiscovered region. When Nostalgaia did not rebirth in the pipe player's image, he had his image carved over that of the adversary whom he'd overcome. This has got a lot of potential, this weapon, though. Like, even without remembering it, I think it's still going to just be better than my dagger. So yeah, fuck it, we'll do it.
Hear the
You're right, I can't afford that. You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Last hero of Nostalgaia.
before
I mean, they're both at +4. So, hang on. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to infuse this with a Chronicle of Dexterity.
the hammer.
And now let's compare. 96 plus 341. I mean, it's massively better. Even with the improved crits, like, the curved sword is just going to absolutely decimate. Plus, the extra attack range is going to be so nice after... I mean, it's not a particularly long-range weapon, but compared to the butterfly knife, it's going to feel like a whole new ballpark. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, fuck off, can I not afford that? Fuck off, can I not afford that? Why are you being this way?
Before
Hone weapons. Confirm. Oh, and that's fully upgraded. Interesting.
the hammer serves the
That's as far as it goes. For some reason I assumed there'd be like a... You know, we were on the chunk, the Titanite chunk equivalent, and we still have to find the Titanite slab equivalent. But no, I guess that's it. I guess that's fully upgraded. How do we get those items? These have been haunting me for a while at this point. Can we just drop down? I did try just dropping down off the bridge, didn't I? There didn't seem to be anywhere to do it. And we can't just cross here. Yes, we can. Of course we can just cross here. Of course we can with our newfound abilities. Wow. We found new stuff. Didn't expect that when I came back to the blacksmith at the start of the game, but yeah, it's paying off. It's paying off. Look, new places. It's not just the loot. Slivers of tradition, fragments of tradition, and a memory of a valiant hero. Also got this slightly creepy cave. Remember quick weapon. This one? I mean, yeah, I guess. That could potentially be very good for me as well, but I'm not going to upgrade that one as well. It's definitely going to do less damage than my current one. Everything else is just pay memory to upgrade, isn't it? I could potentially just pop all my soul items and upgrade all of these just to get the extra remembrance perks. That might be something worth doing. This is all a bit upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it much. There's something not quite right about that particular fellow, isn't there? There's something not quite perfect about him, and he's been getting gradually more upset with me every time I speak to him for not doing what he asks, even though I don't really understand what he's asking. Ah. And this just brings me back down here. Alright, sure, why not? So that's a couple of directions ticked off the old box. I'm assuming I can one-shot you guys now, can I? Comfortably. Don't even get to see how much damage I'm doing. I'm killing them that hard. It's pretty cool. Where else? Where else do we need to go then? Presumably back to NPC City, I guess. Right? Let me just see something. Remembered 24, and we get another upgrade. We get increased damage for remembered weapons, which isn't useful now, but will hopefully be useful eventually when we hit 30. So there's not really any point doing that just yet, I guess. That is definitely something we can just do at some point for some free perks, though. I feel so powerful. I've got a weapon that works. Look at it. I just swing at people and they explode. I have become a monster. I've just realised I'm a skeleton who rolls a lot and uses a scimitar. I'm just the fucking Dark Souls skeletons. That's me. Can I not get up? Oh, okay, we go around this way. I'm being dumb. All I need is a necromancer to keep reviving me, which, honestly, I guess I have that too. I guess I do just keep reviving as well as everything else, so yeah, I guess that's me. I'm role-playing as a Dark Souls skeleton. It wasn't intentional, but I guess that's the way it is sometimes. You just... fate has a plan for you, you know? Everything just kind of falls into place. Okay, so I'm wondering, and I might be completely off base here, but there was that bit of NPC City we could go into right at the start of the game. And we were just looped back round to the start of the game. So I'm wondering if that tunnel that we were shown is actually there, rather than into the large section of it that we were previously exploring. Excuse me. Can't just get a new weapon now. It's a broken one. It can't be unbroken. You can aggro on me, dude, but I'm just gonna run away from you, so I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't waste your time, honestly. Kill these guys though. It's just kind of satisfying. It's just kind of nice. Oh, forgot about this. What's in here? What's in here for Joe? Somewhere we can remember armor, apparently. What armor are we remembering? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sure, I'll remember it. Why not? The Great Rituals Gauntlet was more than a stage, it was a holistic and self-sufficient production. The world behind the curtain was unkept to sustain those who sustained our heroes. Many who wore me died in agonizing pain, but filled with gratitude. For all we had, a purpose back then. I'm eternally thankful to all the people who put messages telling me to remember pieces of gear. It was here. Holy fuck, I am good. I am smart. I can also go across here now. Which is also pretty cool, I think. It's also pretty exciting. Discovering so much new shit. What is this room? Remember sword, watch out for good game design. I like this room. I like it a lot. I don't know what sword we're remembering, but... This one? The memory saber. Yeah, right. It's a strength weapon, so I mean, I don't care. It's just a lightsaber, isn't it? It's just straight up a lightsaber. That's pretty cool. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but lightsabers, they are just cool. You can pretend lightsabers aren't cool. You can pretend you're too cool for the mainstream, you know, sci-fi trope or whatever, but they're just neat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. Alright, boys. Been a while. You gave me a right bit of trouble when we first met, didn't you? And that hasn't changed. Big lad gonna aggro? No? Good. I was looking at the big lad, if you don't mind. Bad game design. Oh no. Well, once again we have a free offhand, if I can remember how to do things and equip things to my offhand. Ah, oh. Where's my torch? There it is. It's only bad game design if you're using a two-hander, my dude. Wow, look at Dark Thing. Okay. Right, spooky in here it is. It is. Waiting to get attacked by something, but it ain't coming thus far. Did just get jump scared by a frame rate drop there. That was pretty cool. Wow, look at caves. Try patience. I'm trying. I really am trying. Watch out for void. I hope they just mean the darkness. Try patience. Try patience. Oh! Wasn't expecting something to take 2 hits. And that was the real horror. Ooh, I've seen this place. I've seen this place from a distance. I did wonder how we got here. Now I know, I guess. Anyone else wanna have a go? You look like you're breathing. You got me though. You got me real good. Try enemy. Alright. Avoid patience. Plot twist of the century, that is. This sound design is unsettling. Do we not have some... we definitely had a weapon that could be remembered, like, at the place where they dump corpses or something. I distinctly remember that. But maybe it's not here specifically, but just somewhere in this area. Nice try. I got the moves, mate. This is going to be back to somewhere we've been before, right? Gotta be, surely. I'd rather not have aggroed this guy. Oh. I guess we didn't. I guess it was an illusion. I'm going to assume that's somewhere we've been. I don't remember specifically where. But yeah, this is... watch out for NPC, therefore try lust. You know what? I'm not going to step over this threshold. Not until next time. We're going to end here. I'll see you for whatever this is going to be. Fear, mostly. It's going to be fear.